Hey y'all, so for some time now I've been going through the high seas of TLC. I think most of us know that TLC has the craziest catalog in TV history, like Extreme Cheapskates, 90 Day Fiancé, My Strange Addiction, shows that are so insane I wouldn't be surprised if SpongeBob logic applied to them. Something weird happens and there's an incredibly detailed image about someone. And among those crazy shows, I tried to find one that not only fits SpongeBob logic, but also one that has not been made a video about. And I think I managed to find one. It's called Sex Sent Me to the ER. When I looked at its name, I knew that was the one. There's like zero mystery behind that name. Okay, so Sex Sent Me to the ER was an American reality TV series that was aired from 2013 to 2016. It had 2 seasons, a total of 54 episodes, and a 5.1 on IMDb. And I have some theories about that rating that I'll get into later, but basically the show is what's in its title, Sex Sent Me to the ER. It's about people that had some kind of sex-related injury and had to go to ER with that. And in the show, the victims of those injuries tell their stories while actors reenact them. The premise of the show is so fucking good, because I feel like everyone has this fear of a sex-related injury leading to hospital and having to explain what happened. If I had to explain to a doctor that I have a running vibrator up my ass, I think that would be my last day on earth. The procedure would save me and I would happily walk off into the sunset and just occasionally appear in a cloak. By the way, the stuff I said about the running vibrator, it's real, it's on the show. Almost every episode on the show is insane, so if y'all wanna see more of this, please subscribe or just tell me to do so. But while we're at this story being real, I don't know what's real on the show. The Wikipedia page is like 5 sentences and its genre is reality and comedy. So like what do I do with that? I have no idea if they are twisting the stories or not, but there's no evidence that the stories are scripted. The premise is great, so you might be thinking, how come the show only has 5.1 stars? You know, I was thinking, what could it be? How come such a banger sounding show could stink like that? But it's immediately recognizable when you start watching an episode of the show that it's because of the actors. The people that reenact these scenarios are not professional at all. But for me, it was a blessing in disguise. I was like, so I get a funny fucking story and some people that are unable to act try to reenact it. Okay, I don't just wanna talk about how shit the acting is, I wanna show y'all. So yeah, we're gonna check out a couple stories about how people ended up in ER thanks to sex. Starting with everyone's worst fucking nightmare, your penis is broken. We get introduced to Ryan and Pam and get right in the middle of it with the doctor saying,
Ryan, I believe you fractured your penis.
damn. Doctors have it hard as fuck, man. Can you imagine telling your patient that his dick broke? Dick machine brokey? Also, Ryan and Pam's actors are probably the most talented actors in this, but it's so funny to see how when the doctor starts talking, Ryan gets in character. He goes from cooling to like, who gets the best head real quick. We get to the real life Pam explaining how she thought of all kind of scenarios, even the possibility of amputation.
I'm gonna have a boyfriend that's not gonna have, you know, what girls want.
It's alright, Pam. Ryan's gonna keep his big tender heart that's full of love for you. Nah, you could've just said penis. So she's really scared and she wants to storm out of Ryan's room to call anyone that's there as support for them. And I don't know if this actually happened.
Where are you going?
I'll be right back. It's gonna be okay, baby.
But if I was the guy, I would be fucked. You hear your girlfriend make the sound of a banshee and then she turns back to you and tells you it'll be alright. That's the kind of shit anti-heroes do before kidnapping someone with chloroform.
It's gonna be okay, baby.
Anyways, Pam decides to call her neighbors.
So I just decided to call my neighbors. That's the first person that came into my mind.
And allegedly they are friends in a church. Pam, I get that you're stressed, but do you really wanna invite elderly religious people to support you through your boyfriend's dick injury.
I think you should get down here as soon as possible.
And yeah, she does. I don't get it, man. It might just be me, but if my partner broke their penis, first of all, I would ask them if they would like our neighbors to come over. Like, hello? It's not a fucking surprise party you're pulling together. Your boyfriend's dick broke. I get that you wanna relieve some stress by calling someone, but you should be there for your partner, man. It's their part that's broke. You should be the support. Pam goes back to Ryan and they are talking like,
I'm scared.
Oh, don't be scared. It's gonna be okay. Uh-oh.
I had to contact somebody, so I told him it was our neighbors.
I don't think she had to. I don't know why she did, but she did.
man, Ryan's the chillest guy I've ever seen. You meet people you've never met from the church. They go up to the side of your hospital bed and starts doing the Megamind pose with the no penis. And all you have to say about the situation is, I don't know why she did it, but she did.
They're here to pray for you. What's wrong?
I would have lost my shit if I was in Ryan's shoes, man. No, you cannot pray for my broken dick. Get out. What do you think this is?
For Pete's sake, what happened?
Paolo's broken.
This is horrible. This is just the worst night of my life.
I fully get that it's the worst night of your life, Pam. You fucking caused this. What got into you? Who the fuck is Paolo?
Who in the world is Paolo?
Yeah, right? Person from the church who has no need to be there right beside a broken dick. In the next scene, they realize who Paolo is. And let me tell you, this scene is why I decided to make this video.
Oh, dear me.
His penis is broken! Oh my goodness. Paolo is his penis?
When I heard that woman scream, his penis is broken, I broke. I became Ryan's penis. This is why the show's 5.1 out of 10.
We need to pray for Paolo. We need to pray.
I refuse to accept the reality that this happened. There's no fucking way that an elderly religious people said that they need to pray for Ryan's Paolo.
Last thing that I was thinking about is praying, just because I'm too focused on what was going on with Ryan and I just wanted him to be okay. And, you know, looking at these people praying for Paolo. So, of course, I'm thinking to my head, you know, this is a little bit awkward.
You wanna know something crazy? This is where the story stops. That's the end of the Ryan broke his penis arc. They have like 4 of these in one episode and that's that. Obviously Ryan gets his penis back in shape, but honestly I don't think his big tender heart got back in shape after you witness people from the church pray for your dick. I'm really sorry, Ryan. Pam, what the fuck did you think would happen? Okay, I'm gonna go into another story, because when I first sat down to watch this I could not put it down. It's weird to say it like that, but I was binging sex injuries. I basically know all the stuff a private part can suffer injury to. You could ask, how can a dick get hurt? And I would be like, sulfuric acid, nuclear power. What I wanna say is, I know how bingeable this is, so let's watch another one. We get introduced to Eric and Katie explains how they got together.
He charmed me so much because I love silly humor.
And the word silly humor sets off an alarm for me. In a show like this, I ain't trusting silly humor. They say that their favorite way to start a Sunday morning is by having sex, and that's totally fine. I just wanted to point it out because the reenactment is so fucking funny. There's like boxes and headsets falling over and the lotions falling off the counter and shit. It's like a cartoon boxing scene. I half expected the sex to be like a big poofy cloud with legs and arms stuck out of it. Also, it's set up in a way where you can really easily make a horrible edit out of it.
That was
was amazing, babe.
He was in a great mood, and I knew that this was the day that I could get him to finish those chores that I've been asking him to do for weeks.
Katie, go off, girl. You put that man in servitude and get served dick? Hell yeah. Eric starts working on the door with the promise that if he gets it done, they'll have sex again. And knowing that they gon' get down again, Eric decides to take some male enhancement pills. And that's not cool, Eric. What did you think would happen if she found out? She won't laugh at you, she's your partner. It's perfectly alright if you decide to take medication on your dick if you feel that's best for you. And hey, talk about shit like that with your partner. Opening up like that's important. Anyways, after Eric takes the pill, he comes back with the
Hey, sexy lady. Wanna watch me handle my tools?
Look, I've been trying to get less and less brain rot in my system, but I can't resist saying this. Eric got that Bob the Builder wrist.
He had everything going. He was like sweaty and manly.
I don't know who likes to have sex with someone that's quote unquote sweaty and manly. I don't know if it's just me, but to me it's fucking disgusting. Take a shower, you look like you've been playing Apex Legends.
I was sanding down the door, putting the hinges on, and I had to cut a really small hole because, of course, Katie has to have a vintage doorknob. As I was looking at the new doorknob hole, I had an amazing idea.
Bruh, you really about to do that?
You're insane.
And what's even more insane to me is that she loved it.
I did.
You loved it.
Oh my gosh.
I don't want to talk down on people's horniness, but I would be scared shitless. It's a wooden hole, you haven't smoothed it out with anything. All it takes is like a little prick and boom, you got a needle in your dick.
At the time, I thought it was a stroke of genius, and she loves when I'm really goofy.
See, I knew the word silly humor was up to something, so this is that famous silly humor they are talking about, putting your dick in a doorknob.
He was about to pull his penis out of the doorknob, and I said,
Hold up. Don't move.
Look, everyone's saying how freaky they are. We are nobodies compared to them. They are freaky Eric and freaky Katie at their normal ass level. Eric currently has a hat on his penis and they deadass start having sex on the door. And they would have continued to do so if this didn't happen.
Babe, what's wrong?
I'm stuck.
Eric took so much of the ED medication that it caused extra swelling to happen. The doorknob hole was not big enough for his penis in that state.
What do you mean you're stuck?
I don't know, but I'm definitely stuck and in pain.
Props to Eric's actor for hitting that high note. If I had my penis stuck in the door like that, I would be talking in high note the whole time. But also, who did not see this coming? Eric, you saw this coming. Dude, you took medication. I assume you know that dicks grow. And you knew how big a door hole is. It's not rocket science to piece together that maybe it's not a genius idea to have sex inside a door.
We should wait till it shrinks on its own.
That might take a while.
I had to explain that that was going to take a while because I had taken a male enhancement pill in the morning and then again right before the fun times with the door.
You did? But why? You've never needed one before.
I was worried about performing again. I love you, Katie, but I can't always keep up with you. I thought the pills would help.
Like, that's actually a really cute thing to say. Eric's on some really romantic shit for a guy that has his dick stuck in a door. But right after that cute moment they have, it started to turn purple.
Ooh, it's turning purple and it's swelling up.
So she ran around the house grabbing all the things that might get me out of there.
Man, that door got him like a fucking soul trap.
Butter, olive oil, shampoo, lotion, nothing worked.
Nothing's working.
As much as it hurts for me to say this, I think you're gonna have to saw me out.
My dumbass would have been like, okay, and instead of cutting the door, I would have cut off the penis. Also, we all need to see this edit.
I'd help, but you know I'm a total butterfingers. Total butterfingers.
I swear I thought Katie cut off his dick. Can you imagine this is how the story ends? Eric got into a door lock and got his dick cut off. No, actually they call the paramedics and Eric's like, Katie, listen to me, you cannot fucking tell them that I took the pills. And Katie's like, okay, I promise I won't tell them about the pills. And she immediately tells them about the pills.
Babe.
I mean, that's what I did.
Jeez.
Actually, that's quite helpful. Erections from male enhancement drugs can last hours, which means his penis will continue to swell in there.
Is that bad?
Well, it'll eventually become so constricted, it'll lose circulation and he could lose his penis.
She was right for that. Do tell the full story to paramedics. Your dick literally depends on your honesty. So now with the full picture, the paramedics got a frame around Eric's dick. Bruh, chill, you act like the bad ending just happened. But nah, Eric got out of the door and got into ER, but the penis frame was cut off of him. Man, the feeling of being free from a door that's been stuck on your dick must have felt like God. And fortunately, he got the good ending. Penis attached, girlfriend kept, humility destroyed. I ate both of these up, so please tell me if you would like to see more of this. Message of the day, don't put your dick in random holes. That was all I had for today. Thank you so much for watching my video. If you liked it, please subscribe and like and everything. I love y'all and bye bye.